Hello and welcome. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Heights of Iron 4 campaign as Poland. This is round 2. We are now basically Germany, except that we're fighting against the fascists because they're a bunch of jerks, and we're in the Allies. Talk about an unholy alliance, right? Now, I do have to say I was feeling a little bit under the weather the last 3 episodes, but I recorded it anyway because I wanted to keep the campaign going at a consistent clip. But I feel much better today. I feel great. We have low manpower yet again. This is my fault because I trained more troops. There's a few things that I've been thinking about that I'd like to get squared away. First off, just a suggestion. I kind of feel like this list should automatically be sorted by days to return, like days remaining. Like it should move this one to the top and the 120 to the bottom, and the 35 should be, you know, in that. It should just be in that order. It should show you the order that they're coming out. But one thing I noticed is that if we wanted to, we could upgrade our light tank in just 30 days. So we're going to go to the from the 7 TP to the 9 TP. We'll spend our army experience points to upgrade it, and we'll start producing a better tank. Is it necessary? Probably not. I don't know. It's got better breakthrough. It's got better soft attack. It's also faster, but that doesn't matter because it's moving with infantry usually. Also, apparently you can look at 2 of these at once if you hold on the shift key, so. Got better defense. It's got better heart attack. Way better armor. But the armor doesn't matter. Well, maybe it does. Maybe they're using better weapons now, and maybe it is necessary to upgrade. Anyway, we got 332 points. Do we want to hire an armor expert? Probably not a bad idea. Chief of Navy, ship designer. Any other political advisors that we'd be interested in? Not really. I guess we hire the air support guy too. Meanwhile, let's go see if we can figure out why it is that we are out of manpower. So I've queued up all these motorized divisions, which I want them. They're slightly trained. They're lacking manpower, right? No, the manpower is satisfied. It's lack of infantry equipment. We lack 75,000 infantry equipment, in fact. Looks like we can't really afford to do this many motorized, can we? Motorized takes... Where can we hover to see exactly? Okay, so 101, it takes 1,000 infantry equipment. And then these guys, I really kind of need the cav more than I want the motorized. So I'm just going to abandon this whole line. We get 100,000 of our manpower back. See, the problem with the way that I've got the cav set up right now is that it's set to low priority. I want to say default priority, but then make sure that they don't use the new equipment. They can use the infantry equipment 2 now, but they can't use infantry equipment 3. Actually, no. We'll just leave it like that. But I want these to fill in because we're having issues with resistance, and we need to take care of that. So, okay, let's see if we can get our everything kind of in order here. So first off, where is our resistance control? Okay, so we got 19 dudes here, who are apparently fighting, which is kind of weird. They should not be doing combat at all, but they are. So that's interesting. Apparently there was a naval invasion and they are holding it off, but they're not very good at it, so that's bad. What is the goal right now? We're at war with Japan, Italy, and we are at war with the Soviet Union. Our current war participation. So in order to get this to end, we need to beat Italy and Japan. So I guess we start off by trying to get Italy to capitulate, which is a strong push into the south, the core Italian territory. That's how we get them to capitulate. We don't worry about the French holdings. So that's going to be blue. So let's have a little bit better front control, I think, would be useful right now. We've got the blue we're going to create a new theater for, and then we're going to call this theater the Italian invasion. Italian offense force, I guess you could call it. And we need to change some of their instructions around a little bit. We're not at war with anyone down here, so this front is fine. Those are some Americans. I almost feel like I need to pull off... Russian front is doing that thing up there. Over here. And here. Okay, I need you guys. I need these guys to come up here and take care of this real quick. And then you can come right back to what you were doing. Here, I'll tell you what. We're going to do this a little bit different. We're going to move you to here. We're going to create a small front and assign you guys to it with a command to go this direction. And we're going to hold off on most orders, except we're going to shift-click that order. So they will quickly relocate up there, but then they will hang out. We're going to slow the game down to 3. As soon as one of our researches gets done, we're going to focus on getting that thing going. Hopefully the Allies are giving us air support against Italy. They might not be, actually. Actually, nope. Looks like we have air superiority. There's 1,000 active bombers in the area. Red feels very confident into his plan. I feel like we're attacking into the Maginot Line, which is stupid. Let's just not do this. Hold. Everyone stop. You can continue to defend. 70% attrition. Chance of equipment lost. It says 70%, but then 0% is reliability. I don't understand. We don't need to attack that way. Is my whole point. We need to focus on attacking down here, and then over here with the Russians, we need to focus on the Russians. So, the Russian front has this big, huge, wide thing, and is just pushing straight past Moscow. He's very confident in his ability. Down here... It's because he's just got 23 divisions over here. Which is a bit overkill. Let's give him another front. Stupid Great Britain. Let's give him another small front like here. And then we'll take half the units. We will assign them to that. Damn it. To that division. And they will just push to this river. Because we really don't need 24 troops to take care of this, I think. Let's get this cleaned up real quick. Okay, I canceled all trade because we were getting screwed on some stuff, and so now we need to reestablish trade. So we're going to trade with the United States. We've got the convoys for it. The UK's closer. Yeah, it's going to be the United States. We're going to trade with the UK for this. And that should solve those problems. But yeah, there were some resources that we actually were giving up our civilian factories for. Speaking of civilian factories, what are they working on right now? They are building more military factories. Is that the most appropriate thing, do you think? We don't have very much radar. Radar would be nice. Infrastructure hasn't really been a big concern. Air bases, I don't think so. Synthetic refineries could help out, but they cost a lot. They do provide quite a bit of oil. They provide 7 equipment, 7 value worth of stuff. Or you could build a civilian factory for 7,200 and trade it away for 8 of it. But that also requires convoys and the naval superiority for those convoys, unless you have physical adjacency. So, is it worth building a synthetic refinery? I don't really know. If no one's going to trade with you, then yeah, you got to build it. But we've got people, the United States likes us, so they'll trade with us. I don't think there's any reason to build those. The military factories, of course, we still need to build. Hopefully, are we seeing these guys fill in yet? No. Okay, these guys are in position. Let's not use the cav. Let's actually all go on one province at a time. Clean this out. These poor cav, they've had nothing to do. And you've automatically been now reassigned to your other front line, which is good. Okay, let's check resistance map mode. We got some resistance down here. Grab our resistance control. And we make sure that they know that they've got to come down here again. It looks like we've also got some resistance over here. Such a tedious aspect of the game, I think. And you guys should have automatically been relocated to this front. The fact that you have 23 divisions concerns me. But it is what it is. In fact, let's bump you up and give you one of these guys. I want them to have the full 24. In fact, is it wise? I mean, he's level 6. Do we have any other commanders that are like really high level? No. I'm still kind of torn on this whole concept of the field marshal versus the 24 combat with general, the 24 commander general. Like, do they level up faster? Because this dude's level 6. Do they get different skills? Trickster? I mean, like, the skills seem to be... I guess the skills are different. Because he's got, like, thorough planner, max entrenchment, own combat with, where this guy's got, like, specific types of combat terrain. I guess maybe you'll never see a field marshal with those things, and maybe you'll never see a regular guy with like own combat with minus 10%. Could be that. So supply, huh? Having some issues with some supply. That seems like something we should probably upgrade then. Supply is something I still don't really fully understand, but... Now, we're not playing with the beta patch, which allows you to enable the AI to be more aggressive. Alright, let's go ahead and knock out that next level of tank. Need to spend some of this army experience. I do greatly like the settings. This looks like most of the United States, but they're advancing our lines, which is nice of them. 53 regiments. Dude, you are killing us. You are killing us down here on supply. Missing equipment production. We don't have any close air support production. Okay, we're again completely out of manpower. Looks like we're not getting any more more of this stuff. You know what? Part of the issue is probably that we're infinitely creating more 7-inf. Let's stop these. We have enough of those. I need to spend my manpower reinforcing what we have and training these, if at all possible. That's not true though. The manpower's been assigned. It's just the 61,000 units of infantry equipment that we need. Is there some problem with infantry equipment production right now? Let's see. I'm gonna grab all infantry equipment. We've got 30 factories here. This one's still coming online. Maybe that's just part of the problem. Got 142 per day. I mean, we could add another. Until that problem goes away, it seems pretty reasonable to me that we would want more. Okay, how are we doing down here? Seem to be having some decryption problems. Having a hard time crossing the river. You know, instead of crossing the river from Milan, yeah, it'd make a whole lot more sense to try to get here. I'm gonna manually control some of this combat. They seem like they're being idiots. Of course, not knowing exactly how many troops they have is also a little bit of a problem. But if I remember correctly, this is like my preferred army. Like, one that's built well. We're gonna go straight over to La Spezia and try to cut their supply in half. They don't seem to be listening to me. They're moving slowly. Says they're attacking. Okay, they've got to get into this province. Come on. Keep pushing. There we go. The problem is, we got 15 divisions assigned here, 9 divisions assigned here. We're getting a little bit light down here. I think the Russian front is advancing just fine. We want to kind of advance quickly down into Italy if we can. So that we can then focus our armies elsewhere. This is where I'd love to have one more motorized. Retreat over to here. I'm gonna manually, see, he's already got troops there. Shoot, I was hoping that I could use the motorized to try to advance and push a little bit faster. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles here with 9 divisions. Let's take it down to 4 divisions. So let's do 6 divisions, and just hold this line. Like, I'm not interested in pressing west. I want to press into Italy. So we need more of the divisions to be on this southern border. Pushing south. Not to mention this is where we have our air support, so it just makes sense, I think, to be trying push this way. We attack around the urban site. A lot of troops here. Looks like maybe we can take the urban location now. We should try for more encirclements. Like if we encircle all these troops, then they can't retreat and get their organization back, and then we can just kill them all. Makes things a lot easier, don't you think? Okay, we got a new plane. The PLZ 62 Put. Okay, so we've got a new fighter. Let's change over our fighter lines. No. Apparently that's not what we got. I think we got the Ocon. I don't know why it said we got the other one. Now I'm very confused by this. I don't know that we're creating any close air support yet, but we do want to be creating some. We do have some air experience, so let's create some more attack variables. Let's get our reliability up. And we will make the Ocon Mark 1. Whenever possible. Okay, you guys are not supposed to be attacking there. You're supposed to be attacking here. Which it looks like these guys have succeeded. Hey, overrun. That's what we like to see. Halt to arms CUK. Nope. Okay, let's see how this is making Italy feel. They're 32% towards capitulation. Taking over their primary territory is making a difference. I think what we do is we take 4 troops from there, 1 troop from there. We take 1 guy there and then bring him around that way. And we're gonna try to get to Rome and then cut across and then route these guys. If we could bring down the... You know what I should do is I should have the motorized in a separate division that I manually control. Combat width of 120, we're only using 100. Let's grab another tank. Or 2. See if we can get those 2 tanks to reinforce. There we go. Okay. Motorized, move. We're defending right now. Okay. Well, we're obviously going to win the defense, but... have much better stats on defense than they're presenting. I'm not sure what they're trying to do. Take the tanks. What was that? Naval invasion. Another naval invasion over here. Resistance is not looking good. The Americans have cut off most of these armies. We've got some troops here who are hanging out. There's territory that's, like, not occupied. I don't know why it's not being taken. Okay, research is available. Did we finish the tank? We finished this tank. Okay, good. We could research the self-propelled light tank destroyers, or the self-propelled artillery, or the self-propelled anti-air. Also have a 50% research bonus for the medium tank. I think I might just stick with light tanks for this campaign, because I just kind of like how light tanks have worked out for us. Since we're having issues with suppression, I'd rather do that, I think. But let's switch over our tank lines. Also, let's edit the existing the 9 TP tank. So again, we want reliability, I think, with the main gun, as much as we can afford. It gives us 104% reliability. Big gun, lots of heart attack, soft attack goes up, max speed, don't really care about too much. Armor, let's go ahead and give it a little bit of armor. Maybe that'll help out, I don't know. And you will now make the NTP, sorry, the 9TP Mark 1. And we are lacking oil for this production. Alright, cool. Well, I feel like we're making progress. We're pushing into Italy. We're definitely making advances on Russia. The rest of what's going on with France, we don't really care about too much. We just want to hold the line there. Resistance is still an issue. We have a lot of problems that we've got to deal with. I can't seem to get these damn infantry equipment and support equipment created. Even though we're producing 215 units per day, we have a 281-day shortage. It could be the resistance. That could be part of the problem. It could be just that a lot of these lines are just not producing fast enough yet. We just need a lot of freaking infantry equipment, man. Plus, they're trying to replace the infantry equipment on every single regiment, you know? It's a big part of it. You know what? I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna say that you have the highest priority. I'm gonna edit this thing. For now. Mount 9. No. The 5 Cav division is now allowed to use infantry equipment 3. And it has highest, they're considered elite. Any infantry equipment produced is going to go towards the production of these Cav. I want these freaking Cav out because I want to get resistance under control. Whether it's using new weapons or old weapons, I don't really care right now. I just want them out. So, okay, I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you again in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.